You ever seen a ghost describe hell? Neither have I. Because the most dangerous men don't explain. They disappear. They create themselves. And when they return, nobody recognizes them. I am Thomas Shelby, and today I'll be your mentor. So listen closely until the end. This talk might shift your entire life. People are addicted to patterns. They crave noise, distractions, weakness. But when you go quiet, when you move differently, they panic. They question you because they can't define what they don't understand. And men like me, we don't fit inside boxes. We break them. So if they doubt you, mock you, or misunderstand you, that means you're becoming rare. And rare things are never understood at first. The moment you stop doing what they do, they turn against you. That's how the world moves. You eat differently, you think deeper, you talk less, and suddenly you become a threat. Not because you harmed anyone, but because your growth reveals their laziness. Let them fear you, because when they fear you, they avoid you. And when they avoid you, you gain the peace to build. I've been misunderstood all my life. They never saw the wars I fought, the brothers I buried. The way I see this world as a battlefield, not a playground. And they never will. But I don't need them to. Because while they're busy analyzing me, I'm already ahead of them. Power isn't about being accepted. It's about standing firm when doubt surrounds you. Get used to being alone. At first they laugh. They call you obsessed. They say you've changed. Of course you have. You were meant to. That's the pattern. First they judge you, then they envy you, and finally they copy you. I've seen it play out my whole life. They mocked my silence, then tried to mimic my calm. They ridiculed my discipline, then begged me for guidance. People don't really hate you. They hate what your discipline says about them. You remind them of what they aren't doing. That's why they gossip. That's why they point. But keep moving, because once they see you succeed, the tone changes. They always circle back. The ones who doubted, insulted, abandoned you, they'll watch from afar. And once they see you win, they suddenly remember you. I've seen men laugh at me for being too focused, too cold. Later, those same men returned with praise, apologies, even offers. But I never forget. Remember this. Every man who criticizes your grind will one day either respect you or regret not joining you. Let them talk now. All they've done is buy you time to build. Talk less. When you speak less and listen more, you learn quicker. I never revealed what I was building. I showed them only when it was finished. That's how you maintain power. Speak only when it matters. The less they know, the more they fear. Look around you. Everyone's shouting, posting, desperate for attention. But not you. You stay quiet. Silence isn't weakness, because in silence, you build, you plan, you grow. And when you emerge, you're unrecognizable. Your silence is your armor. Your results will be your voice. There was a time I used to react, argue, defend myself. But I learned, real power doesn't scream, it whispers. Now, I stay silent. Not from weakness, but because I'm working. Because I know once I start talking, I stop working. So I wait. I let silence haunt them. Let it echo louder than their noise. That's the move. That's the code. Stay quiet. Stay sharp. Speak only when it shakes the ground beneath their feet. You don't owe anyone your time. They weren't there when you bled. They didn't carry your weight. So stop trying to make them understand. You owe them nothing. No explanations. No forgiveness. They want access to what they didn't help you build. Don't allow it. Protect your path. When you're focused, the wrong people feel ignored. Let them. Their opinions aren't your responsibility. Your focus is. And every second you waste trying to be understood is a second stolen from your future. When you rise, They'll demand to know why you left them. But they weren't with you when it was cold, when it was dark, when it was silent. So don't explain. You owe them nothing. You owe yourself greatness. Let them be confused. Let them invent stories. You're not here to feed their narrative. Don't apologize for choosing yourself. You're not selfish. They'll say you've changed. That means you've grown. And growth demands sacrifice. If they don't accept that, they were never meant to walk with you. Let them drift away. Let them misunderstand. You weren't born to please. You don't owe updates. You don't owe access. Stay focused on you. No one will ever fully understand your mission. And that's fine. It's not their vision. It's yours. It's not their war. It's yours. Remember this. They don't need to understand your journey. They only need to witness your results. They won't grasp why you reject parties, why you wake before dawn, why you train, build, grind without applause. And that's okay, because you don't need their noise. You need your mission. Stay on the path, even if no one claps, especially if no one claps. Because when you finally stand at the top and they all appear, you'll know who truly mattered. This is your life, your pain, your process. It was never meant for them to understand. They want the prize without the scars. But every scar you carry is proof you didn't break. Proof you kept going when they would have folded. So let them talk. Let them guess. Your path was never theirs to comprehend. It was always yours to complete. There will come a time when your silence drowns out their opinions, when your results silence every voice that doubted you. But to reach that point, you must focus obsessively, relentlessly. Ignore the chatter. Ignore the critics. Let them talk while you build. Because the day will arrive when they won't even recognize you. And that's the goal. You didn't evolve to be seen. You evolved to dominate. Every day, the world will try to distract you, drag you back into mediocrity. Don't let it. Turn the world's volume down and turn your discipline up. You don't need to silence them. You need to outlast them. Let their noise sharpen you. While they argue, you act. While they watch, you win. This is the code. Head down, eyes forward. Slice through distractions like a blade. Focus like your future depends on it, because it does. So now what? You've heard my story, but will you act on it? Will you live what you learned? If you will, write it in the comments. Tell me your first decision after this video. And if you need more drive, you know where to find it. Here, on this channel. Now go. Build sharper routines. Make sharper choices. Lock in on your path and become a legend.